Well, good afternoon from East Mersea. In fact, East Mersea Stone, which is a kind of a shingle spit on the eastern side of East Mersea, on the eastern side of Mersea Island, eastern tip. Over in the distance there is Mersea, and that is the River Colne that goes all the way up to Colchester. And I've posted a video on here before when I was operating just over there, and it was only a few weeks back, and I wanted to bring the drone down here and film, but it was a bit too windy that day. But it's alright today, so I'm going to get the drone out first. And this is a pillbox from the Second World War, part of the Second World War defences, which are all over the east coast and the south coast. And I'm going to go and operate over there again. But I bought a vertical with me. Last time I bought a dipole and went on 40, but I'm just going to concentrate on 20 metres today. Okay, well I haven't gone too far or too high because it still makes me jittery, this. But it seems to be the drone seems to be sort of slightly on the wonk, and I'm getting a warning signal telling me to land. There's something to do with the propellers, so I'm going to come back and land, and I'll investigate that later when I get home. Okay, so I've walked around here. The guy that was fishing just here, he's just wandered off, so I'm going to operate here, which is pretty much where I operated from last time I was here. Tide's almost at high tide now. Anyway, I'll set up and I'll show you the setup once I've got it all up. Talk you through what I've done. One day I'll do a video about actually putting the pole up, but you kind of you've only really got ideally you want somebody else filming you, because the only other option really is to wear the camera mounted on your head, and then it's all over the place. It doesn't make particularly good viewing. It's all a bit like that. Anyway, so basically I've got a 7 metre fiberglass pole, and then up the going up to the top, which is just secured with at the top with PVC insulation tape. That's the radiating element. Then this is the center point, the feed point, which I'll come back to that in a sec. And then I've got 3 guys. I normally put these at about 120 degrees each, but the tide's slightly receding now, but I need to go around there a little bit. But obviously the water was in the way. And here I've got these are sand pegs. quite often, instead of sand pegs, I use cloth bags and just fill them up with sand off the beach or shingle. And the advantage over these, really, the pegs, sand pegs, is that they're easier to clean and you don't need to fill up the bags with sand, etc. The secret with these really is to don't peg them at the top, you peg them in the middle. And you don't knock them in really, you just kind of wiggle them in. But the advantage of the bags is, as was shown in my last video, is when you want to position the guys, you can just sort of grab the bag and lift it up with the cord and kind of move it along if you need to sort of slightly adjust it. So there's a little bit more faffing about to do this. So anyway, and then to the guys, I've got a little crocodile clip which is just pegged to the poly cord on the guys and replicated on all three sides. And the feed point here, and that, again, this has been in a previous video, but it's quite a while back now. This triangular feed point, this is actually 3D printed by my friend Graham, 2E0 FIO. But you can make these easy enough out of, which is my sort of prototype, and one that I still use with a different pole and the diameter is slightly different, is made with MDF, medium density fiberboard. And so the radiating element goes up straight through there, there's no connection there as such, and then the counterpoises fit into 4mm banana plugs or banana sockets, and these are right angles, and then they go off to the end there. And at the centre here I've got a buddy pole choke ballon, but I took the plugs that were on it, I took them off. I bought this specifically for this, so I haven't ruined my buddy pole, and I replaced them with 4mm plugs. So obviously I'll show you a screenshot of the underside of this, so you can get the gist. And then it's just fed with a BNC there with RG174, which is 25 foot long. This length of RG174, but you know, the losses are not too bad, even at sort of say 20 meters, or even maybe even on 10 meters wouldn't be too bad. I can live with them. And then here I've got the Yaesu FT857 LGG Z100 auto tuner, and I've got a LiFePo 4 battery there, and it's all mounted on this contraption here, which is this is the stuff that they it's called Corex, and this is the stuff that they use for making a state agent for sale signs. And there's actually two, it's kind of like corrugated cardboard, only it's this sort of plastic, and it's all sort of hashed together. And then I've got double-sided Velcro, and it's all sort of put in together. And here at the ends here, this is actually dense foam. That was actually, it was years ago, it was used to pack a kayak that I got, so I made use of that. And it's all just covered in PVC tape, but that's called Corex. And so it's really lightweight, doesn't matter if it gets wet, and it does the job fantastic. And I'll just, what this does is you can actually put it in a dry bag, which is what I sometimes do if I'm out paddling. But what I've got today is just in this bag here, and then that just goes into this bag, a stuff sack, and then I just drop it into the into my rucksack. So there you go. So that's the setup. Don't think there's anything more to say about that. I'll keep an eye on the comments. If anybody's got any questions, just ask. But as I said, one day I'll do a video with some sort of tips on how to put stuff up, etc. Oh, and the finishing touches is the little stool that I've got. Actually, I mean, you know, every time I come out I forget to bring something, and on this occasion it was little furniture coasters that you would have on sort of sofa feet or whatever, or couch, the feet on a couch, to stop me sinking in the sand, but I forgot that. So there you go. And I've got a little camping table here as well, which is just on a spike down there. That's luxury, that is. Anyway, let's see what's on the radio, and if there's anything decent about, then I'll see if I can catch it on camera. But It's not so much about the contacts, is it? It's just about the being here. The sun was out earlier on, and it's gone in now. Anyway, right, let's have a little look, see what's about.
CQ, hello CQ. This is Echo India 2, Kilo Papa calling CQ and standing by. QRZ.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable.
Okay, 2 Echo 0, station QRZ, sir.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable. 2 Echo 0, Washington, Mexico, Germany Portable. Name is Kevin. Kilo Echo Victor Alpha November. Roger.
Whiskey Mike Golf Stroke Portable. The call here is Echo India 2 Kilo Papa, and my name is Tommy Tango Oscar Mike Yankee, and the location here is on the north coast of Echo India. And your report, sir, this afternoon you're about a 5 and 9, 59 in here to Echo India. 2 Echo 0, Whiskey Mike Golf Portable from Echo India 2 Kilo Papa returning.
G0 SBW 2E0 WMG Portable.
2E0 WMG Whiskey Mike Golf Portable. Yeah, Kevin, you're 5 and 9 plus 20, so I guess we could almost hit each other, I guess. Yeah. I'm thinking of actually going out portable this afternoon as well. I want to put up many months since I've been out doing a bit of portable work. I've got a half wave, a vertical half wave which I can tune. Well, I've got 2 wires, one for 20, one for 17. I'll take them both down and see how it's going. Being close to the seawater, of course, I'll be down there at Ray Creek. Being close to the seawater, of course, I hope to get some DX. Okay, so I just wonder where you are, Kevin. I heard you before talking to the Echo India station, so I thought, well, I'm not going to call over him, so I had a nice chat with him, so yeah, that was good. Okay, back to you. 3-0, Whiskey Mike Golf 0, Sierra Bravo Whiskey.
If you just want to get a nice day and just go for a little paddle over to Sandy Point, Tom, it's quite a good place to operate from, and you're pretty sheltered going over there. Although the tide, on a spring tide, around that head, the water does whip round there quite considerably. It's pretty fast. 7-3, catch you further down. Nice to chat to you, Tom. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now. Well, I had to get up and move around a little bit. It's getting quite cold now. Sun, no sign of the sun now. So you can see where the tide came up to earlier. Just came up to here. So it's gone out quite a bit. But I was just talking there to Tom, G0SBW. Hello, Tom. He'll probably watch this at some point. And Tom's QTH is over there. So I'm not quite far. Sorry, I'm not quite sure how far it is as the crow flies. But yeah, he's very close. And if you go up that way, then there's a creek up there, and Tom's QTH is just up on the left, a place called Ray Creek. All packed up. I'll take the shortcut across here now because couldn't get across here earlier on because the tide was in, but it does get muddy. Actually, I can get round up here without getting too wet. I'm cold now. Whoa! Whoa! I'm the fun now.